Okay. Freaking AMC, man. So you get the big blow off day. Which I'm not even sure if that qualifies as the big blow off day. Definitely looks like it could. Okay, Apple holding strong. Amazon not quite as strong. Facebook. Not too bad. Show plot. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. Don't need a zero level. All right, Workhorse got up pretty big yesterday. Heavily shorted stock, I guess. And IBD2. They had a list of the most shorted stocks. AI moved lower. Plug power moved lower. Tesla set to break support. Say it ain't so. Oh. Offer 11. Guess what they should be doing. Where was the... Oh, that's the wrong article. There we go. Bed Bath and Beyond, huh? Hey, what up, Blay? I'm trying it with chat off screen today. Just trying it out. Let me know if it's easier for you guys with chat on screen. New on FSLY. All right, so it's 14 most shorted stocks. Let's check those out. Looks like market is headed in the wrong direction, except for Workhorse, which is rocketing. Sandal not on the shorted list, but still getting up there pretty good. Space setting up pretty nice. Genus, Very Fine Foods. FUV, MJ. Looks Pack Crocs. There's Apple. Apple's definitely trying to go in the wrong direction. JJ. They have a ride on Tesla here too. Good thing I'm going on vacation. Dollar Tree, ESI, Remax, Vanek Global. Oh, it's the gold one? Oh, Rare Earth ETF. Okay. I kind of like the accumulation distribution. I was looking into it last night. I think I'm going to try using it. It's very similar to what I tried to do with the volume aggregation tool, but it's probably been vetted a little bit more. Oh yeah, Soxel down 5% today. All right, AI down 13. Earnings was a bust. We'll see. Actually, not bad. Just the results were a bust. Earnings actually weren't too bad though. There's Cell H with a pullback. Cell H had a fantastic day yesterday. The question is with Cell H is how are those earnings doing? Basically nailed on earnings. Check out some Cell H, EPS. Sales 77. Quarter over quarter was flat. Sales were 77%, which is really good. PE is pretty dramatic. But next 5 years are supposed to be 60%, so not too bad at all. According to the estimates. Gross margin 44. Operating and profit margin. Celsius on aluminum can shortage. There's an aluminum can shortage. We're in a can pandemic. A candemic. Operating profits was 80%. Hey, what up, Mohammed? Gender neutral, non-binary peeps. Sounds like yeah, it's funny. You still in AMC, Mohammed? Thing is freaking probably getting destroyed today a little bit, but yeah, I was thinking about selling some puts on it or something. Actually, yeah, let's look into that. You still have shares? Oh, what do you think it? What do you think it? I guess 50, not it's 60. Think you're gonna keep rolling up there? You're letting it ride? Man, I can't get that into the meme stocks. It's too much. It's too crazy. There's just no action on these? I see no quotes. That's so weird. So it halted? Oh, it is halted. It just got halted. How does it get halted for 19% down but not 100% on the way up? I don't understand these people. Oh, that's dumb. I can call things dumb. It's not dumb, but anyway, it's annoying. All right, so it's halted. That's where the quotes aren't moving. All right, Peloton rolling in. Peloton's looking pretty good. Nice little volume's a little bit lower today. Or recently in this downtrend volume has been lower, so this could be a low volume pullback situation. Hopefully the market doesn't correct too much, but it's one of those weird situations where jobs reports are good and they're a little bit more concerned about the Fed than they are about the economy. That's always fun. I don't think I can trade the VIX. Yeah, it's not tradable. It's just it's just a thing. Can't really trade it though. And man, workhorse spiked back down quick. All right, I did make a list of the 14 most shorted stocks. It's kind of the part of the sector that Reddit's going after, I guess. Bed Bath and Beyond, BGS, Beyond Meat. Interestingly, not going after Beyond Meat so much. MVIS, which has been on our radar a lot lately. Up and down and down and up. Carvana. Okay, interesting. SKT. Let's see what Soxel's up to. Okay, just chilling. FLGT, Janet Genetics. Looks like it's fairly highly shorted, but not really impacted at all. Ride. Dang, get up and get down this morning, huh? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. What's this thing? Twink. Interesting. A little bit not making great headway on accumulation distribution, but up on a new highs. I don't even know what this is. Okay. GBT with a nice turnaround play. AMC, which I want to. Oh, quotes are back up. Geez, 77. Look at the spread on that's nuts. Selling those 80s. Yeah. Oh, it's just an IBD article. I just happened to come across it. I don't know if they're meme stocks. I don't know what the hell a meme stock technically even is, but um, yeah, I doubt I could even sell. Got halted again. Damn it. Just got halted again. Hey, what's up, JJ? Yeah, AI had a bad reaction to earnings, although earnings were fine, I guess. They were about flat. Yeah, I like the accumulation distribution. I think I may try to add it to my repertoire, JJ. I've got it up on my charts now. Although I need a pocket pivot signaler too. TradingView has it. Monkeytron built one, but yeah, it's really close to my VA tool. Um, but obviously it's a little bit different. It all may bounce here. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think the yeah, I don't think AI's earnings weren't bad. I didn't like look into the earnings, but they on the surface beat. They were supposed to lose 28, they lost 24, so that was better. So yeah, I mean, it could bounce, could depends partially what the market does. I think that's going to have a factor, obviously. But we're at the middle Bollinger Band. We could stall here, hopefully. I mean, that would be super cool. But yeah, a ton of red today. And the volume's not that aggressive today, which is a little bit of an issue. Can't say a major issue, but I was looking at short in AMC when it was up. Then they got circuit broke at 43, and they just got circuit broke again, which was jacking up my trades over here. They were looking really good before the first circuit break. Now after this, they're almost not even. I mean, I think 80 is probably still safe when we're at 43. I can't remember if it's a 5-minute or 10-minute circuit break. 5. 43 to 47. AMC warned investors could lose all or substantial. I moved chat off of the screen for you guys. Just thinking it gives me a little bit more space to work in. So if that's a problem, just let me know and we'll figure something out. I can put it back. Buying into the frenzy could result in major losses. Stake is down? What's stake? STAKE? I don't know. Yeah, AMC was bonkers yesterday. Something else went bonkers yesterday too. Which one was it? Like Robinhood, but more legit. How's that possible? Socks will take another leg lower. Oh yeah, Sell H. This is the one yesterday. Sell H with a pullback today. And I should have jumped on some Sell H yesterday. I do like this setup. Cheyenne was talking about horizontal setups yesterday. Just trashing my diagonals. I was trying to explain to him, but to no avail. He doesn't like my diagonals, which I don't blame him. Teach their own. I'm not gonna get mad at him, but I'm like, yeah, all-time high horizontals are the best ones, and boom, Sell H with a huge day yesterday, massive volume. Don't quite know where this thing could go, but looks super cool. Yeah, there was something about an aluminum can shortage, which I think is interesting. Oh, how did my YouTube studio quit? That's weird. Yes, Muhammad, because everyone's selling the shit out of it. Is it back up? Oh, there we go. It's back up. A little bit. Looks like Tesla's back up a little bit too. NASDAQ here could be interesting. Back on the middle Bollinger Band line. Hopefully we'll be able to sustain that. That would be nice. But I do think Sell H is an interesting pullback opportunity. Question is, where could it go? So yeah, look at the accumulation distribution on Sell H. Like the whole time they were just going straight up with the accumulation distribution. I'm not sure how to rectify this. I've been trying to keep a name of. I got a couple cryptos with good accumulation distribution, and a couple decent stocks that I've seen as well. Unidentified. Tesla run 600 support zone. Buy or sell? I guess I don't know. Neither. May buy a little bit. Just nibble at it. Just do some nibbling. Nibble, nibble. Yeah, so you don't have to put, you don't have to put everything in. But I do think Tesla's. I'm a little concerned that yesterday's volume was a little bit higher, but I'm not running away from it. I do like the support. Support's always good. QS bouncing. You should like Sell HJJ. That's killing your accumulation distribution. Thought you were gonna jump on me about the accumulation distribution because it got on my charts today. I was trying to preempt it by telling you I think it's pretty good. I kind of do like it. Does a little bit about what my VA tool does. And it's already come back. Already come back a bunch. Yeah, I'm not sure what my target would be on this thing. Like 95 or something? I don't know. Don't have a good feel for a target on this one. A bit long. What do you mean long term? This is the next up and coming beverage company. These can do freaking really good. I wish you would have seen it long, long time ago. Hey, what up, Ellie? Yeah, it's up tenfold in a year. Crazy. All your stocks are red. Everybody's stocks are red. Unless you're all in on Workhorse, which is up 42%. I told you to go all in on Workhorse, but no, nobody listens to me. Nobody listens to me. Yeah, QS okay. I'm not. Why are you so hard up on QS? I don't think the accumulation's that good. It's another AI. You seem to be all into the AIs these days. QuantumScape option alert. I think we saw that a while ago. They've been having a few pretty big purchases. July 2nd, June 18th. Let's go check those out. Uh, oh, there's the open interest. The 40 probably was sold. July 235 calls. Those were bought at the ask, huh? Wow. That is a ton of buying pressure. All right, market bouncing back a little bit, it seems. They got a 35. That must be JJ. Is that you, JJ? Are you printing all these you printing all these options ones? This is all you, huh? I see you. June 18th, 3334. So those guys right there, and someone's selling some 40s. Okay, all in all, not horrible. We got today. On BEP, let's take a look at AMC. Mid 40s, stabilizing in this area. Hi, James. Huh?
Turns out I just saw Amber jump onto the toilet here.
Okay, AMC's back up. Back up at the 48. Volume's got to come in super heavy for this thing to try to bounce back up. The 80 call up there for 1 day is like $400. That's not too bad. What are you guys' thoughts on AMC? Think it's gonna be able to bounce all the way back up? I don't follow these enough to really get a great feel for them, unfortunately. Maybe try to watch it and see what it does through the latter half of the day. Yeah, I mean, the volatility's off the chain on this one, man. So 90. I wonder if they have like a higher strike price than that. No, not yet. January 2023. 145 sell for $22. There you go. Of course, it looks like these are all newly issued options. That's intriguing. All right, guys, hold on a couple minutes. I'll be right back.
Hey guys, does this work? Cool. So come on to the Discord, guys, and then we can chat. Yeah, I know what you're saying about AMC, but that sort of stuff is way too risky for me.
Are you talking about Muhammad?
All right, I'm back.
JJ, do you hear me?
10K, 100K
Yeah, I can hear you.
AMC. Yeah, it ain't crypto.
Does anyone hear me? Hmm.
1K and quit your job, open a coffee shop. They got some pretty small coffee shops over here. You could open up a small coffee shop. I don't see a huge issue with that. Oh, I got some people on Discord. Hello?
Yo.
Oh,
Yeah,
there we
we're
are.
all here waiting for you.
Oh, okay. It said I hear you, Ellie, and I'm like, oh, I don't hear anything. Maybe I didn't have my headphones on.
No, I
AMC.
disconnected it.
You disconnected me? Good. You should. AMC 53. Looks like Tesla bouncing back. Looks like market bouncing back a little bit.
And it's it's a stretch. Saying that it's bouncing.
I said a little bit.
You mean it stopped tanking?
Well, no, it's not flat. It's going up. It's bouncing. See, there's a little thing called a bouncy ball, and it doesn't just go to the ground and stop. It bounces back up. Bouncy. So he stopped at that middle Bollinger Band on the NASDAQ. Interesting to see what AMC does here in the midday session. Volume's actually not that bad.
Yeah, I don't think you can do like technical analysis on AMC.
Yeah, probably not. Maybe that's why I don't really trade
that's
it.
just straight up gambling is what that is. Put it all on red, put it all on red. Oh no, I meant black.
Well,
it's fine. I mean, if you bought at the bottom, you're not really risking anything. At least Muhammad is honest about it, saying that it's a gamble, so it's fine. But there's still the people. I mean, good luck. That's all I can say.
Yeah. I mean, I will say on the other red day we had about 3 days ago, I'm like, oh,
My,
that doesn't look like it's done. Get these volume signatures like that, red or not, and they don't really drop that far. That basically was in line with the prior close. And then a little inside day, then a big pop. So that was your test day. So you can do some TA, but I'm not a day trader, so it doesn't bode well for me. I'd rather just look to, if I think it's topped out, I'd rather like try to sell a call or something like that, you know? Maybe even buy a put. I had a put on GME for a minute. I kind of chickened out on it, but I would have done good on it. But of course I chickened out. So, yeah, but somebody
I
was
don't know,
saying,
Jamie. Have you seen Jamie? It's like it's like double top.
what do you
From what?
mean?
Well,
From
it's
here?
at on 260. No. Like it's a huge ball. Looks it's pretty nice.
Yeah, it could try to go next. You never know. But again, you know, it's just a gamble.
Yeah.
Although any position these days kind of feels like a gamble. So
Hey Randy, I put a couple of charts in the stock Slack, Bitcoin versus Tesla, and just to sort of show a little bit of the way I'm looking at this accumulation distribution and my moving averages.
so
Quite an
that's
interesting chart to look at anyway, but it gives you
that's
an idea of what I'm looking at in terms of the red circles and the green circles, entries and exits. And as long as
charting
it stays above your entry, you just hold it.
charting Bitcoin versus Tesla, huh?
That was just for shits and giggles. I just wanted to sort of show
Whoops.
you the interaction between the trend lines on the accumulation distribution and the moving averages to judge when you're getting in. So when you cross the green line, you go in, and when you cross the red line on the way down, you get out.
Oh, this is with your 366 stuff. I don't know what to call it. And you're just going with the trend of that. Is that right?
Yeah. So if the trend line gets broken on the accumulation distribution, you will likely see the price follow. So it's just you can't time everything perfectly, of course,
Yeah.
but it gives you an idea. If the accumulation distribution starts to flatten out, like on that first vertical line there, the trend just sort of flattens out, and you can see the price subsequently just comes down, like the air is coming out the balloon.
Mm.
So when do you stop? Because you obviously don't see if the trend is flat until sometime into the future, because if you don't have the future chart, you don't know what the trends, you can't really judge if the trend is just doing a little blob or if it's actually going to be a longer term trend. So that's why you use the moving averages to get in and out, but it
I think we
certainly
need to
gives
get
you an
those.
idea
I think we need
of
those future charts.
yeah,
We need to
just
get
come back
those.
from the future.
That's right. We need them. We need them. So you got a green right there, and then you're still above your entry, and you're above your trend line.
Yeah, so at the moment, if you were to chart BTC versus Tesla, you want to be in BTC and holding that.
But why would you
Which
do? Why would you chart
which
BTC versus Tesla though?
why not?
Well, why?
You can chart it the other way around and do Tesla versus BTC. At the end of the day, it's
No,
a
but
store of
you can't
value.
even you can't buy Tesla with BTC.
You can. Well, not at the moment.
So you can't. I mean, Yeah, it's interesting
Yeah,
for an
next week Elon will change his mind again, and he's accepting it again. So yeah.
Yeah, well, like it interesting as a thought experiment, but
Well, I mean, it was just to prove the point. Like Tesla is going down at the moment, and I think Bitcoin's not quite done going up yet, or at least it's holding. So the resultant is that on the BTC versus Tesla is BTC is gaining ground on Tesla. You
yeah,
can do it the other way around as well, and put Tesla in the front and BTC on the right. That's another interesting chart to look at.
I guess that would be useful if you're flipping your money between Tesla and Bitcoin. Is that kind of what you're?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay, gotcha. And how are you doing? How are you doing that? Through a single exchange, or are you just throwing money
Yeah,
between?
so on my Revolut account, which actually is a service that I was using for years to send money back to the Netherlands from the UK, because they gave much better exchange rates than the banks, and you don't have to charge a fee for the pleasure of sending your money either. So I've been using those for years, and they have added stocks, US stocks, some time ago, and then recently they've started adding cryptocurrency. So I can actually
Hmm.
sell cryptocurrencies and then buy stocks and the other way around, all on one app. But
Okay.
there's other services out there that allow you to do that.
You could do it in Robinhood if you really want to.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah. So I guess if you're flipping your money between the two, that would be a good chart. Yeah. Um.
As long as it works, JJ.
Yeah.
As
Right.
long as it works.
What was that?
A call.
Just turn the volume.
What did you say,
I
Ali?
say, I say, as long as it works for you.
Well, I think it's a good idea
Thank
to
you,
keep
bud.
an eye on
Can you get
the
ready for that?
trend between Tesla and Bitcoin being potentially two of the biggest um, things of the future, the biggest entities. Like without a shadow of a doubt, Tesla is going to be the biggest company in the world, and Bitcoin is the granddaddy of cryptocurrencies with the largest single percentage of the total market cap. So
I hear you, but it somehow still sounds weird.
Hmm. Moderna going for it. The volume yesterday wasn't very good, but it's going for it. A little like Cell H. Cell H had a little bit of a pullback. Moderna not so much though. Trying to figure out how to make this accumulation distribution work on my chart. This thing's been going up pretty good though.
MJs are going as well.
Are they? Yeah, I noticed a
Yep.
couple things on the accumulation distribution. You can have these like pre-breakout breakouts if they break out on the accumulation distribution, like right there. Starts to break up right there. This whole area here is pretty good. Then now
yeah,
it's
that's
around.
right. Yeah, sometimes the accumulation is going up and price catches up later.
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of relative strength with IBD. They have a relative strength against the S&P 500. One of their signals, one of their good signals, is relative strength making a new high before price makes a new high, and that could be similar with this accumulation distribution, which this is a good indication.
Moderna's going for it. Jeez, wow, nice one.
Yeah, yeah. Them and Cell H had the same type of ascending triangle. Um, yeah, what's Cell H doing? It was
I
pulling
think
back a little bit.
it's still in a buy point, by the way.
Yeah, I'm eyeing, trying to eyeball a position. I like both of them actually. Both of them, the accumulation distribution is bonkers. Like you can see on this one, it never really dropped. It consolidated a little bit. Like I need a little bit more breadth on some of these. But look at that one. The accumulation distribution just kept going, rising and rising, showing lack of selling pressure. And I think if I go to sell H, I don't know if I did this on my VA tool. I was trying to compare it versus my VA tool because my VA tool somewhat similar, not not exactly because these expire after 20 days, but yeah, nice huge pops there in sell H. So yeah, I like this accumulation distribution. I've seen it in the past, but I never knew what it did. And if you look at the Investopedia, if anyone's interested, let's see if I still have it up here. I may not. You look at Investopedia, accumulation distribution, they actually give a better explanation. So there's like a money flow multiplier, and then there's, I guess that's about it. Hold on a second. All right, I'm back. So nobody interested in the math here, huh?
Um,
Yeah, so they did mention one limitation to it, which I don't think would affect us that much. And they talked about stock gaps down 20% on huge volume. The price oscillates throughout the day in the upper portion of the range is still down 18% prior from the close. Such move would actually cause the 80 to rise, even though the stock lost a significant amount of value because it finished in the upper portion of the daily range of the indicator, which I don't think is a major problem. So anyway, I think that's there's my 2 cents on that. Yeah, so sell H, and then Moderna. Yeah, Moderna's still in a buy range. Looks like JJ bounced. Did JJ bounce?
so, yeah. So Mohammed, about inflammations, I've read the same article. I don't think it's Moderna. I think it was Pfizer. That's what. There was an article about Israeli research. And I think mostly they do Pfizer. Maybe I'm wrong.
For what?
They had they found some tentative connection between heart inflammation and COVID vaccines.
Oh, that was in young people, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I read an article about that too. They said it was I don't know even know if I finished it, but they mentioned something about it. It could just be fairly normal, um, and that it will likely decrease with time. Like it wasn't anything life threatening, but there was. I mean, yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah. He no. He makes actually a good point. So he says that because Pfizer has this bad news, Moderna is pumping as an alternative to Pfizer. That makes
Mm,
sense. The problem is that we don't have the same amount of data on Moderna, and that was one of the reasons. I've read some article about the reason why Israel was able to like secure those vaccines from countries outside of US was that they gave Pfizer sort of a testing ground, right? They have actually a very good ability to account for all of the medical conditions. Like their charting system is very good to like track pre-existing conditions and what happened next, right? I mean, they just not a lot of people, right? Small country, and that's why they were able to convince Pfizer to like roll out the vaccines in Israel. And that's why they have this data. The problem is that majority of other countries, they don't have this level of, scrutiny about testing people and pre-existing conditions. That's why it's hard to see Moderna has the same side effects. So
Hmm.
it could be just purely on use.
Yeah, the pump.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, volume definitely leaves a lot to be desired. It barely got above average yesterday. But I mean, there's some nice buying pressure on earnings right there. At least you think it's buying pressure. But
Uh, but I have like few medical friends, and from their research, what they did, they said that Pfizer is actually a better vaccine than Moderna. Just FYI. Of course, that's a word of mouth kind of thing, but
yeah, it doesn't
mm,
necessarily lead to stock performance.
I'm saying that the reason why Moderna is not tanking is that we don't have that amount of data on Moderna.
Oh, I just think Moderna isn't tanking because they're. I mean, it's still huge. It's still a huge profit center for them. Probably this vaccine. Yeah,
Uh,
284 on the last earnings.
Pfizer is a huge company. Like that's the big
No, I
difference.
know.
Moderna is based on vaccine basically. That's the entire business right now. Pfizer is like everything. It's a value stock. You can't really move it too much, and you can
Yeah,
really benefit from it as well.
yeah, yeah. So it looks like
We can try to play. Um, what is this? What were we talking about yesterday? The um, fuck, I forgot the term.
what is it an options thing or?
No, 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 no. Dividends. Yeah, you can play dividends on Pfizer.
Oh yeah, right. That's still probably not that much. 38-cent quarterly dividend. Woohoo! What, a buck 50? So like about a 3% dividend.
Yeah, I mean, what, 3%?
Look,
It's
look at accumulation distribution on this one. Straight down.
uh, yeah, 3% a year, right?
Yeah,
3% a quarter, you get what,
wish was 3% a
So
quarter.
yeah, you can just keep it, and it's better than CD, pretty much.
Yeah, right. Well, hopefully with a appreciation, if you get some appreciation. EXPI
Yesterday I
is
was
not in a
talking to
bad spot.
someone. I'm managing their account, right? And she was like, "This is amazing. We did 20% this year." I'm like, "Yeah, minus 10% on inflation."
Keep in mind 20%'s, I mean, still killing most everybody.
Check Tilray.
Hmm.
Check Tilray.
Tilray. Uh-oh. I like EXPI here.
Stand back.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna write that down.
What's stand?
Looks like it's choppy tonight. It's topped out at 22 in the overnight session. Trying to curl up though, huh?
Are you talking about stand?
Hmm.
Oh, Tilray. Yeah. It looks pretty good. It finally bounced, right?
Yeah, a little bit
We're
too
done.
much today. Should have tried to get it about a week ago or so. That's what like right here. That's what EXPI looks like right now. I need to start taking some of these trades that I see. Like right there, bouncing
Yeah,
off
and
it.
volume is going a little bit up as well.
Yeah, which is good, but been better at 15 to. That's a 30% move right there on Tilray. EXPI looks a little bit like that.
Yeah, it would be great for me to
Yeah,
get that move
it's
if I
up a,
wasn't down until right.
it's up a it's up a little more too. Right there would have been a great little setup to get 3-4 days super tight volume right there. Look at that volume. So this one's up a little bit. Could go up a little more. It's not up substantially. 17% is good enough. Hitting those moving averages, 200 and the 50. So it could be a small undercut on EXPI. Accumulation distribution looks pretty good right there too. Volume picked up. So you can't. I don't think you can argue too much. I don't know if it's gonna
Uh,
rocket higher, but
it's less of a volume than Tilray, by the way.
what do you mean?
I think you're in lossless XPI.
Well, I do like it. Yeah, I do like it.
Yeah, here the signature of the volume goes up on the right, and there the signature of volume goes down. Similar, by the way, to stem, which Muhammad is talking about. I'm usually I don't really read volume a lot, but I'm usually very with when the run is happening on the lower volume.
Stamp's got kind of that sideways. I don't like that right there at all. Accumulation distribution looks nice and flat and garbagey. Is this stamps.com? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, see, yeah, I didn't see the comments because I had my other thing up. Maybe I should bring
Yeah.
chat back. I can't see comments.
Yeah, we're not looking into stamps.com. I'm sorry, Randy.
Oh, stem. You said stem.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I should. I'll just bring my chat back. I just wanted some more extra room because I added this indicator, but if I click on another window in another tab, then I lose all this. All right, what'd Muhammad say? So JG gotta go. Are you guys all day traders? We are not.
Yeah.
Stem, not stamps. Stem.
I like my heart pressure more than I like money.
And day trading doesn't even do that good with the money part, I don't think.
No, they're not.
It's hard to scale day trading. You can't.
You scale by insuring your life. So when you die from heart attack, at least you're gonna cash out on that.
Yeah, big profit on that one. Discord link? Yeah, sure. See, look at that. Chat's up. I look at it and I get a respond. I like it. Yeah, that's not too bad. Accumulation distribution looks good on that one too. I think I do like this indicator, and I don't like a lot of indicators, but I think I do like this. I think I love you.
Definitely not creepy.
There's a song that goes along with that.
Actually, I need to bounce as well. It's like 7:30.
Oh my goodness. Where you gotta go? You ain't going nowhere.
I literally did my. It's the first week of a job. Like they start pumping me with a bunch of shit.
On what?
First week on the job.
Oh, on the job. That's cool. So how long is this one gonna last?
I hope for years. I really like the pay.
Yeah, it's what their stock's doing. I hope so. Yeah, get me a job, Ellie. I'll take it.
Oh.
Come on, you've been there like 2 days. Hook a brother up.
Oh.
Yeah, space. Damn. What's your title over there? What are you doing over there?
Senior engineer. It's just a boot camp right now. Like going through, like learning all of the materials and learning how to do my job, basically.
Oh, so they haven't like assigned you a division or a position yet?
Oh, they assigned me. Yeah. I'm gonna work in collaborative ads.
Collaborative ads. Okay.
It's a it's a platform for brands and retail to create ads together, basically fund ad campaigns.
So it's a coding or design type of a thing?
What are you talking about? First coding.
Coding. Oh, it
Why
doesn't
would
sound
you
like.
say me design?
I don't know.
Hey guys.
Well, doesn't sound like a coding
Yo.
thing. That was all. Hey, what's up? Is that Yeah, it's Mo. What's up, Mo?
It's Mo! I've never used Discord before. I got an invite from an atheist community. I joined their chat by mistake.
You're like walking and go, the Lord loves you, and then just leave.
I was like, this is not right.
Or maybe it was providence. Maybe it is right.
Uh,
Maybe it's the most right.
it is.
I'm having too
So
much
this
fun.
accumulation distribution is one thing you're looking at now, Randy?
Yeah, I'm trying it out. I think so I wrote a script over in TradingView that does something very similar, just in a different way. And this is obviously this is a standard indicator. And I'm like, oh, maybe there's actually something to that. And then, well, after JJ was using it, I wasn't really looking at it hard. But then JJ's like throwing it up all the time, kind of forcing me to look at it. And I'm looking at it. And then I had it up on TradingView one day. I don't know what chart it was, but it looked a lot like almost exactly like my volume aggregation tool. And then I started looking into it, and then I'm like, oh yeah, this is kind of neat. So yeah, I kind of like it.
Nice. Are you going to add it to that course you're going to probably give us at some point?
I don't know if this is my first, this is like my first day doing it. So, but I think the same rules apply with this as with a lot of other secondary indicators. Like you're looking for, divergences and higher lows, and like on, what was it, Moderna? When you look at a Moderna, when this thing is just, when the stock is going a little bit nuts, but your accumulation distribution is, and the problem is I can't, like it's too small. But yeah, so this thing just goes flat. I mean, like if this was a chart pattern, it'd be amazing. But obviously the chart here is a little bit wonky. But at some point, so it starts to break right there, and then now it goes on a breakout. Sell H too, sell H. Similar situation.
So you look at it like a chart pattern.
A little bit.
Like if it breaks, like there's stops, levels, resistance, and all that.
Yeah. So it's a little easier on TradingView. Yeah. So if you think about what this is, if you think about in theory what accumulation distribution is you're going to have these ranges similar to a chart pattern, but if they're not selling this thing, there should be little downside distribution, which is essentially what you're seeing here. And all you're getting is these continual higher lows, You're getting the stair step up in accumulation because there's a little bit of distribution, but it bounces right back, and they just keep taking it higher and higher and higher. A lot of accumulating. And then if I remember right, I looked at Apple, and historically, and it kind of had a semblance of that. Even as the stock was going down tremendously, the accumulation distribution would find a floor.
I don't know. I kind of don't like Apple right now.
Oh, I'm not talking about Apple right now. I'm talking about the accumulation distribution indicator. Just is what I was looking at. Oh, that's interesting.
What's the axis on the accumulation distribution? It's this is volume,
I think
102,
so.
104 billion. Is it the difference between buying and selling, or?
Yeah. So if you take, this looks like from 2012, Apple took a 50% haircut, and the accumulation distribution had a pretty clear. I'm not really looking at the values per se. I'm looking at the fact, is it not dropping? And is it holding steady or just rising as the stock is doing nothing? And I'm wondering if that can lead to early indications of breakout. Because in theory, when they are accumulating, so this is not what I'm talking about right now, but in theory, if they're accumulating and price is going sideways, then it'll show in the accumulation distribution, because this is based on volume signatures, which is how you accumulate. You buy volumes worth of stock. So yeah, so this may be a good example. So here you've got the prior high, and then you've got this little choppy area around the all-time high. This is back in 2009. But if you notice, actually, if you look at that high right there, that's the accumulation distribution high. But by the time you break out here, they've already accumulated 20 billion more I'm not sure if that's dollars or shares, but they've already accumulated so many more shares. You know, this is the '08, and this is the '08 dip, but just forget that. But so here, like it rallies up tremendously here. So they're still buying Apple stock here, you know, so they still bought it right there. So on balance, in theory, they should have bought more shares here. And then '08 takes them down a little
Hey
bit.
Matthew, so sorry about that, man. I feel like I need an upgrade. I need a, yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, this is just my, like today was my Zoom. But yesterday, end of day, and today is my Zoom. But before it was my Excel. Like, I have that analysis. Ooh.
You talking to us, Mo? Mo?
1 second, man.
Is he talking to us? So anyway, that's kind of what I'm looking at with that. Just my theories. I mean, at this stage, they're theories, but if this does what I think it does, then I think it may work out. Yeah, I gotcha, Mo. I figured it was something like that. That's cool. INSG popping up. Haven't seen that guy in a minute. A little bit more green here today. Wonder if they're buying other randoms that they like. XPEV going for it. Yeah, see, here could be a good one where accumulation distribution. That's right about where we were looking at it, too. I'm like, I kind of like this right in this area. And then it, boom, starts rallying. That's right. Yeah. Looks like through the trend line is where that XPEV started getting going. How about FUV? Not quite as bullish on the accumulation distribution, for whatever that's worth. XPEV's already above the moving averages. FUV is not. So, okay, 1 point for accumulation distribution. Okay. Not bad. And then EXPI with a somewhat similar setup. Breaking that right there. Of course, EXPI is in its own little world. I don't even think EXPI has any direct competitors, at least that are publicly traded, not to my knowledge, at least. NVIDIA hanging out. Ooh, Apple starting to break a trend line and the 200 daily moving average. That could prove to be bad. Yeah, see, Apple with no accumulation. Apple actually kind of moving lower on some potential distribution. That could stall out the NASDAQ. That's a problem. We were hoping it was going to hold, but if it's a bear flag, it looks like it may be trying to break.
I told you I don't like that.
Huh?
I told you I don't like Apple.
Well, I didn't like it either. Yeah, I don't like breaking the 200. Could be a neckline break. Hopefully it's a fake out, but there's not a lot of buying signatures. And yeah, the accumulation distribution not showing very good. That's continually trending lower. Amazon's in. See what Amazon down 1.44. This one's been, yeah, Amazon's been distributing. If you look at the indicator, of course, it goes bonkers. Yeah, I drew this last night. They've been distributing even as price goes sideways. I still don't have enough experience with this to say if it's a bad thing or if it'll just, you know, bounce back when it decides to bounce back. But last time it was declining was over here, but price was also declining, and it finally bounced back. That was our bear market, our last bear market. Obviously, COVID was shorter. And then here we were down. Price was also down. So price is holding up while. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Not quite sure what the deal is with that. But that's a little frightening. I just don't quite know what that means right there yet. Price sideways, accumulation down. Is that a negative divergence? Does that mean bad things? Could mean bad things. I don't know what else to liken it to right now. It's on the scale. Maybe ExxonMobil had something like that back in the day before Apple started eating its lunch. Yeah, see, your accumulation goes up until 2014. And it goes up substantially until 2014. Let me flatten out. Yeah, I don't know if much edge right there. I'm not sure. Doge is down 5%. That's weird. Oh, Amazon bouncing back right now. What's the fake out? The drop or the bounce? What's the fake out? I don't know, but I like this tool. I'm still exploring it. I think it's got some value. I'm just not quite sure exactly what it is yet. I do like the general breaking recent highs in accumulation distribution, trend lines. A lot like what I do with RSI. And then obviously wrapping in price action. We shall see. Silver's down 10% today. Wow. Or the triple silver. AI now down. Oh, looks like it's actually up a little bit. Gap down, but stabilized. Okay, good. Here's another one with really good accumulation distribution. Of course, had two really beautiful pocket pivots too. That's pretty good stuff right there. Gotta admit. So yeah, this could be AI could be an interesting one too. I'm gonna write AI on my list. Of course, JJ's already on this crap. How's JJ find these weird little names? Soxo chillin, MongoDB, SLV. I'm gonna bounce here in a minute, guys. I'm gonna get some breakfast this morning with the boys. Weibo, Snap, Baidu, Beyond Meat. And Roku's interesting too. Accumulation distribution kind of took a hit right there. Actually hasn't been back since. Maybe that'll be a... Yeah, maybe. Starbucks taking on the chin this morning. Ooh, breaking trend lines. That's no bueno. No bueno at all. Accumulating some gold, it looks like. Riot blockchain. They're still waiting. Ooh, Okta looks bad. Back into definitely a mixed market here. Definitely. Netflix. How's Netflix looking? Okay. Not too bad. Yeah, you still got those Square options shorted. That looks like pretty good garbage. It's got to be a thing about implied. Anyway. All right, guys, I'm going to bounce. Otherwise, I won't be able to do breakfast.
Bye.
Later, Rally. EXPI trying to go for it right now. I don't know. I may have to buy a position on this thing. It's a little tough though. We'll see. All right, guys. Have a good day. What is today? Thursday? All right. Tomorrow's last day. Then I'm off next week. So you guys can sleep in. Market will pause for you. FUV. Always something new to look at. Even Solo. Solo comeback, Ellie. That's your favorite one. You can drive that around the campus. All right, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.